treasure hunt is getting the blame for drawing some less experienced hikers into some steep terrain. It's one of several search and rescue efforts over the past few weeks in Weber County. And as news specialist Mike Anderson explains, it's why deputies are asking all of us to be careful and to keep our cell phones charged. That's a big one, Mike.
Yeah, it actually is, Deanie. You know, too often they say that hikers are using their cell phones, for music, maybe their only flashlight out there, and it makes it tough to call 911, but also thanks to some newer technology, your phone can help get you back down the hill without an in-person rescue.
A walk up the trail may seem simple enough, but as we know in Utah, a lot can happen in a short amount of time and distance.
Weather had changed. It was actually snowing up at the peak.
Sergeant Kylie Slater with the Weber County Sheriff's Office says that was this past Monday on Ben Lomond Peak.
He was hiking all day by himself, ended up getting disoriented. It was snowing up on top of the peak, and the winds were too high to get a helicopter up there initially.
In another rescue Saturday, deputies say a treasure hunt drew two people a couple of miles up Butte Canyon Trail, which can be very technical with a high elevation gain.
They were walking downhill, kind of a steep embankment, and ended up breaking their ankle.
They've had 7 rescues in June alone. Far too often, people are going unprepared, and a charged cell phone can actually be an extremely useful tool, not only for calling 911.
We have the ability to send a location as long as they're within cell phone range.
Thanks to a newer program called Cal Topo, Weber County deputies can not only receive a caller's location, but the route they took to get there, using it to help navigate them back out. But your battery has to be charged for it to work.
We've had 3 or 4 this year where they're just going up for a quick day hike and all they're using is their cell phone light to get out.
As we head into a holiday weekend, Slater says bring what you need and be ready in case something goes wrong.
A microburst or the weather can change while you're up on the trail. If you're 3 to 5 miles away from the trailhead and that happens and you get cold, your body temperature drops and it just makes it that much harder for you to get out.
And so Slater says, emergency blanket, a jacket, good ideas, even, extra power for your phone. Also, plenty of water and, electrolytes and food for those longer days out there. Be prepared for something to go wrong. And, of course, he says, don't go alone. Back to you.
Yeah, those are all things you don't think you're going to need them until you do. So way to plan ahead. Mike, thanks a lot.